Are you one of those people that say that you can't even draw a stick figure? Today I'm going to share with you a quick way to get started painting figures. I'm Pat Scrivener from Scrivener Art and Design, and I love sharing my techniques. Let's get started. I'm starting this painting by putting red fluid paint down, and I'm just going to test my amount of my dollop there. I'm pulling it with a catalyst wedge scraper. So you can see it doesn't take very much paint. So somewhere between a nickel and a quarter's worth. I'm using a primary palette of cadmium red hue, cerulean blue, and a Hansa yellow. These are all fluid paints. The yellow paint I made fluid by combining my heavy body paint with airbrush medium. So you want to stir that together. Don't shake it because it does create a lot of air bubbles. So I'm putting a dollop of each color across my whole canvas, and I'm going to pull these paint blobs down, and some of them will mix with the other paint. There'll be an overlap. Here you see the blue and yellow mixing and making green. Now as I go and scrape the red, you're going to see the blue on my wedge turn some of it a dark shade, leaning towards purple. And the same with the blue where I had red on. So we're getting some optical color blending here, which can be kind of neat. And I decided that I want another figure right over here, right to the edge. Again, my scraper is not clean, and I'm bringing some of the color from the other. Here you see my palette laid out just on freezer paper on art, and the painting so far. Now I forgot to press record when I put those heads in, but really it's easy. Just make something that looks like an egg shape. Don't worry if it's too big, because that can all be changed as we negative paint. I'm going to start negative painting in around those shapes and maybe make some corrections along the way. I've just mixed up a light color of blue with my cerulean and my white, titanium white. So because these all look the same, I'm definitely going to try and change the shapes either by painting into them or adding paint to them as I go. Right now my goal is to cover up the entire canvas with paint, and this background color can change. It will be painted over more than once, so don't be concerned if it's exactly right. So I'm just quickly filling in all of the background here. We want to make sure that no white canvas is showing. And you don't have to be neat and tidy about this. This will be painted over several times before we're finished the painting. So this is just our block in. You can work on changing some of the shapes if you like. I'm putting a little bit of neck in, changing some of the shoulder shapes, just to start making the figures look a little bit different. We definitely want differences in our figures. We don't want them all looking identical. That would make for a boring painting. So groupings, having different heights, different body shapes, and a nice blend of colors. Repeated patterns give us some rhythm as well. Now I'm going to block in the legs, and you can see that I've used chalk, just white chalkboard chalk, to draw them out. And now I'm going to paint negative around them, so you'll start to see those legs pop out. I like to do it this way opposed to painting them on top, just so that they have that same color as the dresses, although this won't stay either, but some of it may be there and it creates some cohesion. You want to make sure that your hemlines are not all in a straight line, and also that your legs have variety. So different sizes and of course different lengths of legs depending on the hem. Now, you don't have to put legs on. You could leave the ladies in long dresses as well and just work on the torso part and changing things that way. So it's entirely up to you if you want to put legs or not. This is just our block in at this point. We're just trying to get some of our composition figured out, and there will be many changes along the way. So I know that you can do this. I've had great success teaching people in live workshops, and I invite you to try this method of doing figures. And in future videos, I will show you how to move this along and finish the painting. If you have any questions or comments, please do leave them. I'd be happy to respond. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will be posting up part 2 so that you can carry on. So give it a whirl. Thanks for watching. See you next time.